Have you heard of the mysterious illness affecting dogs in multiple states across the US? It's a disconcerting enigma that's been giving restless nights to many a pet lover. Currently under the microscope of keen researchers in states like Oregon, Colorado, Illinois, and New Hampshire, this potentially lethal respiratory disease is raising more questions than answers. Dogs affected by this disease exhibit a range of symptoms including coughing, sneezing, and discharge from the eyes or nose, not to mention an overall lethargy that's hard to miss. Yet what's truly baffling is that standard respiratory diagnostic tests are turning up mostly negative. Even more disconcerting is the fact that this illness seems to thumb its nose at common treatments, proving resistant and elusive. As if the mystery wasn't deep enough, this disease can escalate, leading to acute and, at times, fatal pneumonia. But the biggest question that looms over all of us is, what's causing this illness? The answer, unfortunately, remains unknown. What are experts doing about this mysterious disease? The answer to that is, quite a lot. Researchers from multiple states are on the case, collecting samples to identify this disease and determine if it's caused by a host-adapted bacteria. It's a bit like a detective story, only the stakes are much higher. Lives, or rather wagging tails and wet noses, are at risk here. Let's talk about the Washington Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory. They've reported cases of a similar canine disease. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't an isolated incident, it's happening in Washington too. This means that the disease could be more widespread than we initially thought, adding another layer to the mystery. But rest assured, it's not just researchers who are involved in this. The Department of Agriculture is in on the investigation too. They're working hand in hand with veterinary agencies in a bid to unravel the enigma that is this infectious respiratory disease. Now you might be wondering, what could possibly be causing this illness? Well, that's the million-dollar question. Various hypotheses are being considered, including the possibility of a new virus, bacteria, or a more pathogenic form of a known agent. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, but with the combined efforts of the best minds in the field, we're hopeful that the cause will be identified soon. What makes this investigation particularly challenging is that the disease is resistant to common treatments and can lead to acute and sometimes fatal pneumonia. It's a race against time to find a solution, a cure, a way to stop this disease in its tracks. With so many uncertainties, it's a race against time to find answers. And while the experts are doing their part, it's crucial that we, as dog owners and lovers, do ours too. Stay tuned for the next segment where we'll be discussing the precautions you can take to protect your beloved furry friends. What can you as a dog owner do to protect your furry friend during this time? It's a question that's been on many minds since the news broke out about the mysterious dog illness. So, let's delve into what the experts are saying. Veterinarians and animal health researchers are advising dog owners to take certain precautions. Now you might be wondering, what kind of precautions? Well, it's important to limit your dog's exposure to other dogs, especially in places like kennels, dog parks, and grooming salons. While these places are usually a haven for our pets to socialize and get pampered, they could also potentially be a hotbed for this unknown illness. Now, this doesn't mean you have to keep your dog locked indoors all day. Regular exercise is still essential to keep them healthy and happy, but perhaps consider less crowded routes for your walks or playtime in your backyard instead of the local dog park. Another key aspect is vaccinations. Ensuring your dog's vaccinations are up to date is more important now than ever. While it's still unknown whether existing vaccines can protect against this new disease, they can certainly help keep your dog's overall health in check and fight off other common illnesses. Remember, most cases of respiratory illnesses in dogs are mild, and they recover on their own. But this mystery illness has shown to be different, proving severe and even fatal in some cases. If your dog shows signs of illness, such as coughing, sneezing, or lethargy, don't wait for it to pass. Seek veterinary attention immediately. More severe cases may require intensive care, and early detection can make all the difference. Taking these precautions might seem a little overwhelming, but as pet owners, our pet's health is our responsibility. Stay informed about the latest updates on this illness. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it could be the key to keeping your beloved pet safe and healthy. Your dog's health is in your hands. Be vigilant, stay informed, and keep your dog safe.